It's beer o'clock on Reload Craft Beer. Today we got a beer from Northern Monk Brewing Company, and it's a can of their Home Pontefract India Porter style beer. So it's called Home. I think it's called Home, unless they're the collaborators. It is, an India Porter, 6% ABV, 440 milliliter can. It's Patrons Project 10.03. It's been brewed with Mosaic, Columbus, Phoenix, hops, Home, Culinary Concepts, and Northern Monk. Should we get it out into a glass, see what we get? But if you're old enough, do you remember these cakes? Pontefract cakes, do you remember them? I do. Ooh, nice bit of smoke on the can opening. Beer in the glass then. I'm a big fan of Northern Monk. Some of you may not know this, but I've actually done a collaboration with Northern Monk. We brewed a custard cream pale ale with Northern Monk and the wonderful Rob Derbyshire from Hop Scene on YouTube. Have a little look at him. We brewed a collaboration together. It was a custard cream pale ale. We smashed up a load of biscuits, a load of custard cream biscuits, added them to the brew. The beer went down really well. So we've been part of this whole collaborating with Northern Monk. Back in the day when we did our collaboration, they were just producing some awesome beer. They still have, but they're producing some terrific beer. They seem to have, for me, they've seemed to have hit that level of... Well, they've become a very popular brewery. Everybody seems to want to try Northern Monk's beers now. Me too. Whenever I go to my bottle shop or I'm in a bar and I see one of their beers, I'm always got to get one of them. Their beers are always top drawer. So this is a 4-finger tan coloured head. Good levels of carbonation. It's looking like an India Porter, to be honest. It's a style. It's going to be hoppy, of course. It's going to be really hoppy, but you're not expecting it to be kind of dark porter because of the amount. Well, I suppose an India Porter, if you think about it, an India Pale Ale is kind of goldenish and a Porter's black. This is in between that. So I think they got the look right. Let's get the aroma on this hazy beer. Smoky, dark chocolate biscuits. Yeah, perfect. Pontefract. Very hoppy. Lots of roasted malt. Let's dive in. Cheers, everybody. Yeah. Very good beer. Stone the Crows. Not had a beer like this in a long time. This style of beer has kind of gone a little bit the way of the dodo. Everybody was interested in doing it. Now everyone's not really that interested in doing it. For me, this is very well. It's a new way of calling something a black IPA. Remember 2013, 2014, 2012? Everybody was drinking black IPAs. Remember them days? You don't see that many anymore, black IPAs. It's a style that was big and hard and fast, and then people moved on. There was probably double IPAs and New England IPAs. Now we're on to brut IPAs. But the black IPA I found it terrific. Absolutely terrific. Lots of hops added to the beer. Little bit of roasted malt. Terrific. This is probably a little bit of a play on words. There's no reason whatsoever why you couldn't call this a black IPA. Of course, a stout is very much like a porter. and the word India starts off with India Pale Ale, IPA. So very, very clever play on words by Northern Monk. Perhaps they didn't want to call their beer a black IPA. Perhaps they wanted to call it an India Porter, which they have done. Perhaps they've just reinvented, put a little bit of resurgence back into that black IPA style. So you're getting a big mixture of grapefruit, fleshy blood orange, pine needle, orange peel, and then you're getting lots of roasted malt, lots of kind of tad, almost like tad tobacco smoke, and chocolate, coffee, caramel, bitter chocolate. Carbonation pushes the beer on the inside of the mouth. I love the lacing on the beer. It's a very, very good beer. It's a beer I'm going to enjoy. It's a beer I'm gonna drink now. Take it to the dining room and relax with it. Yeah, well done to Northern Monk, really. Well done for pushing on, and well done for doing what you've done with the brewing industry, which is kind of, it's about raising the bar. I think Northern Monk have done their bit about raising the bar, raising the quality, and getting more people interested in the craft beer community and drinking lots of good beer. Every brewery that produces really good beer contributes to the craft beer industry, and we're all involved in it in some way or the other. I make videos, I brew collaborations with different breweries, and then you've got these wonderful breweries producing wonderful, terrific, tasty beers. Cheers to everybody involved in the industry. Let's rate this beer. A little bit sticky, a little bit kind of stout-like, porter-like on the mouth. It is meant to be like that. I like the mouthfeel. Did I mention 6% ABV? Just in case I didn't mention the ABV. 6% ABV. Apart from being a little bit sticky, a little bit stout-like, a little bit porter-like, it's still very refreshing. You get that mix of lots of American hops in there, and a little bit of roasted malt. I'm smiling, I'm happy, terrific beer. 9 out of 10. 9 out of 10 from Real Ale Craft Beer. Stone the Crows. Please put your comments in the comments box. Subscribe to our daily beer reviews. Give us a big fat thumbs up. Boom! And cheers.